Hi everybody, welcome back. Today is Tuesday the 15th of March. Please pause the video for me and you can write your date and your WALT, and you can also table up your 8s. We're practicing our 8 times table this week. Fantastic, so hopefully you have now done your date, done your WALT and your practiced, you've tabled up your 8. And again, if you have permission from a parent or carer, then you can go to this website here. I will post a link in the description below, but you can head over to this video and have a bit of a practice of your 8 times table. Okay, we're going to do a 60-second challenge this morning, just like last week. Hold on a moment. Oh, goodness. Okay, it won't show me my 8. Going to do our 60-second challenge. Now, I've been technical difficulties, so if you've got your pencil at the ready, pencil in your hand, you're going to be really tough with yourself and see if you can get all of these questions, all of these 8 times tables questions answered within 60 seconds. Are you ready? Steady. Go. Okay. So hopefully by now you have managed to answer all of those. If you haven't, just pause the video and keep going. Okay, and I'm going to reveal the answers to you. So 8 times 6 is 48. So I can use my tabling up. If I go back here, I can see that 8 times 6 or 6 times 8 is 48. 2 times 8 is 16. 8 times 9 is 72. 12 times 8 is 96. 8 times 11 is 88. 3 times 8 is 24. Oops, 24. 8 times 0 is 0. 6 times 8 is 48. 8 times 10 is 80. And 1 times 8 is 8. Hopefully you managed to get all of those done within the 60 seconds or close to the 60 seconds. Now we're just going to recap our prior learning really quickly. It's really important to recap your prior learning because what we're going to do today builds on our prior learning. So yesterday we used cubes or counters to help us figure out the fraction of a set. Now if you found that a bit tricky, you might want to go back to yesterday's video and revisit that learning. But if you think, actually, I managed to do really well with that learning, I'm ready to move on to something different or something a little bit trickier, then what we're going to do today is very similar, but we're going to do it without the cubes. So we're going to draw our own pictures. Now, what I have done is I've actually had a look at a video that was created by another lady online, and it's absolutely fantastic. She did this video a little while ago, so the date is wrong at the top there, but you can just ignore that. And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to see how she draws these counters out. That helps her to figure out the fraction of a set. So you can see in the picture there, she has divided her 12 counters, which she has drawn. She hasn't got them in her hands like we did yesterday. She's drawn them, and you're going to draw your counters today as well. And she divides them into 3 columns because the denominator is 3. And then she will show you in the video how she figures out 2/3 of 12. So I'm going to do one example on the board now for you. I'm hoping this works because I'm not very good with drawing technology. So forgive me if this doesn't work. So I'm going to figure out 3/4 of 32. So I'm going to take this number here, my 32, and I'm going to draw out 32 counters or 32 dots. And I'm going to do them into columns of 4. And I'm going to count as I go so I don't get confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So I've drawn out my counters. I think you'll do a much better job. Mine are a bit messy. And it says here that I want 3/4. Okay, so what I've drawn here is 4 quarters. Each of these columns is a quarter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to circle 3 of my quarters. So I'm not very good using this pen on the computer, so sorry if it's a bit messy. But can you see how I have circled 3 out of my 4 columns? 3 out of my 4 columns have been circled, and then I can count how many counters or how many dots I have got in total inside my pink circle. So remember that each row is 3. So I've got 3, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So 3/4 of 32. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 3/4 of 32 is 24. So what I'd like you to do today, I'm going to put some pictures on the screen now, some screenshots of the questions that I would like you to complete. Okay, now I've got 2 different levels of challenge here. So I've got a 1-star challenge, and I've also got a 2-star challenge. So depending on how confident you are feeling, I'd like you to choose either of those 2 challenges. And remember that we are using the method, instead of using counters on the table, we're going to try and draw our own counters. So if you'd like to pause the video there, you can do some independent practice, some practice together with the people at home, or some practice completely independently. And please do take a photo of your work and send it across to me. Now I am going to give you the answers today so you can mark your own work. So hopefully you are ready for the answers. When I show your answers on the screen, you can pause the video and you can then see if you manage to figure out the correct answers. So here are the 1-star answers, and here are the 2-star answers. So hopefully you managed to get some of those correct. Now I must apologise for these 2-star answers because I was supposed to write the pound sign before my answers, but I found it really tricky to use the electronic pen on the computer to draw a pound sign. So please forgive me for that, but hopefully your answers have got a pound sign in front of them. So I can't wait to see pictures of your work. Please do send those across to me on Dojo. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye.